Okay, today's video is going to be different. It's not like the rest, although it's almost like the rest. I'm going to be talking about some items, some cameras, some gears, but it's not a review and it's not a tutorial. So if you're after a review, if you're after a tutorial, this is not it. So yeah, let's start. Okay, one more. Hey guys, so for this video today, it's going to be different. It's not really a review. It's not really a tutorial, but I'm going to talk about some gears that I have. And yeah, I'm using this microphone here, which is the Shure, forgot the name, MV7, MV7 Plus. Yeah, I kind of forgot the name, but I'm sorry, but I'm not really, yeah, I haven't been using it for a while. And I'm also using my favorite microphone up here. It's the Hollyland. So they've got the new one with the clip. It's just tell me how it sounds, and yeah, we're gonna try to. I'm gonna indicate also which ones it's good, it's bad, or whatever. Also, it's quite noisy today. I'm outside the house and I can hear birds. Like, they're very noisy. So this microphone's gonna pick up all the birds, and this one here, I hope it's not gonna pick up any of the birds. But yeah, first things first. I've been doing a bit more photography lately. And at the same time also I'm trying out new gears. I'm trying out some cameras and everything else. And I used to shoot Fuji, and then it struck to me that I try out the Fuji again and try to slow down. So the thing with Fuji is it makes me slow down because of some stuffs. And I asked two of my friends to lend me their Fuji. So one of them is Sean. So he lent me this. This is my strap, by the way. He lent me this, the good old XT2 with a 35 f2 lens, and yeah, I'm enjoying it a bit. It's the XT2, and you know, the Fujis are on the XT5 now, but this XT2 is great. I'm loving it. Marlon also lent me his X Pro 3, which is very cool. This is the X Pro 3, which Marlon lent me. And what's cool about this is when you open this one here, you can see, yeah, there you go. There's the LCD screen, and when you close it, you can't see any LCDs. So it makes you think. It makes you look at the viewfinder, and it's gonna be weird if you're gonna be shooting like this. Like if you're gonna be shooting like that, it's doable, but it's weird when the screen flips down. And yeah, so I'm hitting the microphone. I haven't been practicing to vlog and to make videos, so I'm gonna suck. These cameras are either lent by my friends. I'm not sponsored anyway with these companies here. So I've been trying the cameras out, and I've been trying to remember how I use it. So the good thing about the XT2 is that, let me just take this back again. The XT2 has the dials here, and if you want to change the ISO, you can change the ISO here. You can change the shutter, but you have some dials here to move around if you want to change the shutter speed a bit. Like it says here 250x shutter speed, and has a 500 one. So in between, so you can use this dial here. It's pretty handy. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying that it has the ISO dial here. So yeah, there's that. This other camera, the X Pro 3, it only has the shutter speed here. And as you can see, shutter speed is here, and the ISO, so you have to pull it out and change the ISO from there. So it's pretty good also. You have the exposure dial here, and the shutter, you can, just like the other camera, you have a small dial here to fix the shutter and adjust whatever. This is a very good camera. I love using it. It's very old school. Like it makes you think it's an old school camera because you have to set it manually. It's very refreshing. But the thing is, I was planning to use this on weddings, and I tried to use it for a Hindu wedding ceremony. I was trying to use this camera and also just one camera. I usually use two cameras when I'm shooting weddings, and when I'm shooting events, I've been trying to double down on that, because the thing is, it distracts me a lot and it wants me to use all my gears. But in reality, it has to be just a shot. You just have to nail a shot, and that should be fine. So I should stop being a gearhead. That's it. So I've been trying the two cameras. I'm enjoying the XT2 a bit more. It's because maybe it's because the viewfinder, and it has the screen here. I hate using the screens with cameras before, because I feel like if I'm gonna be doing that, I'm not a professional. I'm just somebody who's like millennial, a newbie. Like just use a screen, or like using your phone. But lately I've been getting used to it, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. The other camera makes me want to shoot using the viewfinder most of the times. Problem is the viewfinder is so tiny and it's hard for me to see clearly inside, so there's that. So yeah. Anyway, so I've been using this camera for not a long time, just a bit of time, and I'm comparing it to my Sony. So I'm using the A7C most of the time. A7C is a very good camera. I'm used to the Sony ecosystem. I used to be with Canon. I used to be with Nikon, and the thing is, I also shoot Fuji before. I have the X-E2 and I have this one here, which is the cult classic X70, and I love the X70. I love it. It's just a bit slow for an hour. When I'm using my Sony, it's just really fast. That makes me think that that's a better camera. But yeah, both of them are good. So I'm trying to convince myself if I can use the Fujis, and if I can use the Fuji, I can use them for weddings, and I can use just a small lens with good colors and everything else. And I was looking at the Fuji colors, and they're so good. So I'm just thinking, if I'm gonna shoot a wedding and I'm gonna use these colors here, it's gonna make my shots so good and awesome. That's what my perception is. But after using it, first hour I was using this camera, I was struggling. Maybe it's because I'm not used to it, but first hour I was struggling because the thing is, I usually change settings with the camera. I change the ISO, I change the shutter speed, I change a lot of things. And if I'm gonna keep on changing from here, it's gonna take my eye off the camera. I'm gonna change looking here, and if I'm in the screen or I'm here, I can change only shutter, but it doesn't go all the way. So I'm feeling. I understand it. It's because I'm not really used to it. I've just started using it, so it might feel like I'm just struggling, looking for ways to make it efficient. But yeah, it's not yet time to do that. I did like it. I like it if I'm using these cameras here for like a bit walk around shots, or if I'm gonna be like doing things for hobby or doing street photography. I love these cameras here. I'm not even confident if I can do fast photos with this when I'm doing street photography, but yeah, I can do that. But for weddings, for the things that I do for work, I need to be fast, efficient, and I need to be like tack sharp. I need to trust the camera to do everything. When I'm shooting with a Fuji, the autofocus is not the same with the Sonys. The Sonys are so good, and yeah, if I'm gonna be shooting at a wedding, you just have to capture that moment, have a sharp photo, get that shot, and you can't do it anymore. Like the first kiss, you can't redo the first kiss. You can redo the first kiss, but it's not going to be the same with the actual first kiss on the wedding. So yeah, it's not a lot. Like 3 days I've been trying to use this camera. That's not a lot. That doesn't make me want to say that it's never going to be good for me. But for now, it's not. So it's sad because I like the form factor, I like the size, and I like that retro look. But as of now, Fuji is not the way for me to shoot weddings. It's the Sonys. Sonys are so good. Here's my favorite camera. I just want to show you. I'm not flexing, but here's my favorite camera for Sony, and it makes me shoot photo and video. It's the A1. They have the A1 too, but this one here is still the best. I love the flip up screen, not the flip out screen. I hate the flip out screen, but I'm using a flip out screen with this A7C too. At the same time, also the last last two wedding gigs I did, I was trying to shoot with only one camera with this A7C2. It's light, it's good. It's not as fast as my A1, but the thing is, when my A1 is so fast, I just take a lot of photos, and yeah, I end up with a lot. I need to end up with a lot of culling. So I'm trying to be minimal with my gears and also not shoot a lot, because I've been so spoiled with a fast camera and a fast card and a fast computer that I've been doing that. And I'm not slowing down, so I'm trying to slow down. Anyway, I don't know. This video is like not really, I don't know. It's just me trying out the Fujis and failing. I think that it's not yet time for me to do the Fujis. But maybe in the future. As for now, I'm going to return all these cameras here. I'm going to return this camera to Marlon. I'm going to return this camera to Sean, but maybe in a few days. And maybe I'll just stick with my X70. My street photography camera, my X70. to be comfortable with the Fuji's, because yeah, when I shoot with the Fuji's, I'm not sure if my focus hit, and the APS-C sensor with the lenses makes it look not appealing to me. And when I edit, the colors are, unless if I'm shooting in JPEG, I'm shooting in RAW. I usually shoot in RAW. The colors are not appealing to me. It's a bit, I don't know. It's not appealing if you're shooting RAW. Maybe I haven't found the right preset, but yeah, that's it. So maybe I'll give it a shot next time. So in case I'll be doing that, I'll be talking more about it. I don't know how to end this vlog here, but yeah. Fuji failed. Back to Sony. That's it.